2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast. From Boston, the home of the Celtics. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Boston playing for the home crowd again tonight.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Knicks on offense. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game. You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
And that comes off the assist by Jones.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Back to Tatum.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Pass to Jokic. Healed outside. Takes a 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And so Powell will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Johnson for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Pass to Jokic for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jokic has got 5 now.
Oh, you got to guard Jokic tighter than this. I mean, if you don't, he's going to torch you up big time from three-point land.
Now here's Tatum. Jokic grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to Tatum. Good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. And again, it's New York.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Irving. And another basket for Boston.
Well, you've got to be conscious of where Irving is because he's consistent at getting the ball in the basket.
Pass to Highsmith. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Done with it. Jones covering. Powell for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Jokic. Pass to Highsmith. To the right side. New York, no good that time either.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Tatum draws the double. Puts up a 3. A nice shot by Huff. Huff's got 5 now.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. New York making a change. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Jokic. Back to Jones. Now, here's Jokic. He has 7. 5 on the clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room. Muscling right through the defender.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Pass to Jones. New York moving the ball around. Here's Jokic. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. Off target with his 3.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. Celtics trailed by 3. Powell with it. Jones covering. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. Tatum with another miss. And the Knicks with possession. And here's Jones. Down low. Over in the corner, Caruso. Another shot. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 12 points in the game.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Knicks making a switch here. Here's Dunn. He has yet to score. Pass to Huff. From the high post. It's hauled in by Jokic.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
On defense, Boston trailing by 5. Back to Jokic. Out to the right wing. No good on the 3. Boston with the ball. Johnson the screen. Foul for 3.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Here's Jokic. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Tonight, it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Pass to Johnson. It's hauled in by Jokic. New York leading by 7. Fires from deep. And it's Shed missing. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Powell for 3. The rebound by Shed.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Caruso. Second chance shot. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
They've been sensational on the backdoor to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Jokic. New York, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Johnson. No good from outside.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
.131 left in the first. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Spencer. And stolen by Tatum. Here's the break.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Irving looking over the floor. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
To the middle. Here's Carlson. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Powell for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
A volume shooter from deep. Powell will take that shot every time.
Here's Shed. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Miller outside. Pass to Miller. The kick out to Irving. 5 to shoot. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Here's Shed. He's covered by Irving. Jones from outside. Tie game in Boston. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with
The Knicks, 25.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Here's Jones. Can't connect from short range. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul, just something to keep in mind.
The Knicks making a switch here. Now here's Caruso. Scoreless thus far. There's the triple. And it's Shed missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Hey, Gray, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Powell with the steal.
New York foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Screen by Jones. And Jones sends it home.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. What a sequence by Kyrie.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Pass to Miller. Back to Powell. Lets the three fly. Jokic grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Clock at 6. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by Furphy.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's get on for Celtics and 13 minutes. Celtics fans, coming onto the floor now is Celtics Entertainment. Make some noise.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. And Jones pulls it down. Boston trailing. It's hauled in by Jokic. Pass to Shed. Back to Jokic. Nice move. And Jokic slams it in.
No surprise Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
Now here's Irving. He can't get it to go.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back over to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Some nice passing by New York here. Count that one. Murphy's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams changing it up here.
For Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Tatum. He's got 9. High post Johnson. The kick out to Irving. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 8.
And with that 3-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Knicks?
Pass to Highsmith. Stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones. The break.
Excellent all-out hustle from Jones Jr., making sure he capitalized on the fast break opportunity.
To the left side wing. In the corner, it's Hield. Off target from outside. Celtics trailed by 4. And here's Irving. He's got 8. Pass to Merrill. On the wing, Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Now Jokic, guarded by Tatum. Back to Caruso. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Here's Jokic. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. Back to Jones. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 8 points for him. And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles that teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Jokic. Rebound, Boston. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Back to Tatum. Jokic with the steal. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. Boston on D, trailing by 4. Pass to Hield. And stolen by Tatum. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Shoots from the corner. Jokic grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Murphy. Back to Jokic. Here's Highsmith. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Highsmith's got 5 points now this quarter. Irving with the bounce pass. Beyond the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The 10-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Caruso looking for an opening. Highsmith to the wing on the left. Back to Jokic. Hield outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen. Outside Irving. Trying to end the drought. And the layup is up and in. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Pass to Hield. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Jones. They kick out to Hield. Good on the three-point shot. Hield's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now Johnson. Tatum a screen. And stolen by Caruso. And a fast break now for New York.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Johnson can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Hield. Here's Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Jokic just shrugging off the contact and made that shot look a lot easier than it really was.
Here's Irving. Sinks the 15-footer. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Caruso. Out to the right wing. Shot's good by Furphy.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Tatum, that's for 2. They get the rebound. Jones. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, they're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter. The balanced approach seems to be paying off.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Hield. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Johnson.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And now the Knicks on the break. New York moving it around. Shoots it up. Can't nail the jumper.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Outside Irving. Screen by Jones. Inside. And then Jones with the jam.
Boy, he is a serious high riser. Whenever Jones is out there, fans love to see him elevate for the throwdown.
To the left wing. Pass to Hield. Over to the wing. Here's Murphy. And they recover it.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And so we wrap up the first half. New York ahead, up 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And we're seeing Cam Johnson take his offensive game, GA, to another level.
Upping his scoring while remaining efficient. Most of his shots coming from long distance, but he can put the ball in the bucket from just about anywhere.
And he's showing us a little bit of everything now, taking a leaner with no one on him.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Takes the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Celtics trailed by 5. Now Merrill. Over Hield. And they're pushing it up. Caruso with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Jones, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. Highsmith's shot is good.
Boy, not surprised to see great passes from Jokic. I mean, that's one of his best attributes. In fact, you expect that kind of greatness from the multi-time MVP.
Merrill gets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Hield can't hit.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
Where they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Jokic. Jones, no luck.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Out to Powell. Here's Huff. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Caruso. New York, no good that time either. And here's Boston. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Tatum, and it's Boston with another.
You can't exhale at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range, not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
Pass to Jones. And stolen by Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Up top, Hield. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Johnson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jokic just got 24 points.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Outside Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 3. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Pass to Huff. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Jokic. And it's blocked. Dunn with it. Jones covering. Powell outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Powell's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steal.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
The Knicks making a switch here. And Johnson now top of the key. Back to Tatum. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Back to Jones. It's slammed in by Jones.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that. Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
To the middle. And Jones pulls it down. And so is Jones. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 7-point differential. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Powell for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Powell's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And here's Jokic outside.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Johnson in the corner. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
The Knicks making a switch here. Knicks trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Jokic. And yes, it's good. Jokic has got 26 points. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you guys.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Huff. Back to Tatum. They set the screen. Great job by Tatum in close.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Now Hield fires the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by New York. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Both teams making some changes here. Knicks trailed by 11. Here's Shed. He has 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shed's got 7 points in the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Back to Irving. Swiped it away. Fast break. Here they come. Some nice passing by New York here. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Celtics leading by 8. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And he's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And the Knicks miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Jones. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Caruso. And Miller with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Spencer. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pass to Miller. It's deflected. Fires from the wing. Irving, good. Irving's got 23.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Screen by Jones. Spencer's shot is on. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Celtics leading by 10. Outside, Jones. Spin.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jones Jr. was not holding back right there. He went for it no matter what the defense was trying to do.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Back to Merrill. And stolen by Caruso. He gets that one.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Pass to Jones. From deep. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Carlson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Carlson's got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shots good by Miller.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Healed with the bucket. 6 seconds left for the third. Out to Powell. Here's Merrill. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story.
The Knicks. 82.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Jones. Second chance effort.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line. When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Pass to Merrill. That three off the mark.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Jones with it. Now defended by Powell. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Merrill. On the three off target. New York trailing. Pass to Jokic. Back to Jones. Kicks it out to Jones. Fades back. And that one is off. Merrill with the ball. And Jones has it in the corner. The three. That's Jokic with the rebound. And so here is New York. Here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Jokic draws the double. Jones, no one around him. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Powell. Pass to Miller. Out to Powell. Launches it. Jokic grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jones for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Irving. Now Miller. Powell outside. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Excellent defensive positioning and anticipation from Jokic. Able to lock the rim down there. Good work.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
The shot by Powell, no good. Pass to Jokic to take the lead. Jokic from distance.
That's his second made three, first of this half.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now. And New York making a change here. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. Hield outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Hield. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
There's the pick. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to Hield. And stolen by Dunn. And Merrill has it in the corner. Pass to Johnson. Outside Tatum. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now Caruso. Free throw line jump shot. And it's Jokic missing. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 1. Pass to Merritt. The 3. And Jones sends it back. Rebound by Johnson. So it's Boston now. Now Tatum. Inside. Tatum finds the juice.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
New York moving the ball around. Three-pointer heel. Here's Jokic. Putting it back right up and in. Jokic gets it done.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Done. His three-pointers off the mark. And here are the Knicks. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. From the wing. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now Merrill. Off target from three-point range.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Now the Knicks with it. Jokic a screen. High, arcing shot, and it's in there.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Tatum. Busted. No good that time either. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Shed. From outside, off the mark. Tatum with it. Now defended by Jokic. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Highsmith. Rebounded by Tatum. Pass to Irving. Goes up on the wing. Jokic grabs the miss. Here's Shed. And the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 2. Now here's Tatum. Johnson outside. Pass to Powell. Johnson the screen. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Furphy. To the paint. Powell with the steal. It's 2-on-1. And a wide open look for Irving. Buries the corner 3. Irving's got 26.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Highsmith's shot is off. In the corner, Powell with it. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
From deep, Jokic.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Pass to Powell. Cuts off the pass. from 11. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Irving outside. 16 feet away. Oh, the jumper goes.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Here's Jokic. No good again that time. Boston leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Tatum. Jokic pulls it down.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Hey, it ain't complicated. When you need a basket, give the rock to Jokic and just let him play basketball.
Irving with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And here's Irving. Powell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Puts the move on. That one misses. Knicks trailed by 4. Tatum outside. .111 left here in the fourth quarter. There's the shot. That one is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was one thing. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Irving. Tatum outside. Here's Irving. A three-pointer. Good.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws right there, now give them a little bit of breathing room.
Jokic. He's off from 3. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So we see Boston get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean...